Death is an ending, you know. And by definition, an ending belongs to what has already happened. Yet many people carry death into the present and project it into the future, allowing an event that has not yet occurred or one that has already occurred to shape the life that is happening now. You know, when someone dies, the death itself is an event. It occurs in a moment and then becomes part of the past. The grief, the memories, and the consequences may actually continue, but the event is over. The problem begins when the mind refuses to leave death where it belongs. You know, some people live in the past, continually reliving deaths that have already happened. Their present becomes occupied by endings rather than experiences. Others live in the future, constantly anticipating death, fearing loss, aging, illness, and mortality. In both cases, death occupies space that belongs to life. You know. Now, don't get me wrong. This does not mean we should ignore death. Death has value as a teacher. It reminds us that time is finite, relationships are precious, and that moments matter. But a teacher is meant to give you a lesson, not move into your house permanently. You know. Psychologically, humans struggle with mortality because death represents uncertainty and loss of control. The mind often revisits past losses or even imagines future ones as an attempt to prepare itself. And ironically, this can rob a person of the only place life actually exists. And that's the present. You know. Many people are physically alive, but mentally negotiating with past deaths or even future deaths. Just on autopilot, surviving. Life happens now, not in the past, not in the future. It's now, the present. Spiritually, death can be seen as a boundary that gives meaning to existence. A story matters because it ends. A song matters because it finishes. You know. Mortality creates urgency, gratitude, and appreciation. The purpose of remembering death may not be to become obsessed with it, but to become more devoted to life. You know, death belongs to the past when it has occurred, and to the future when it has not. The present belongs to the living. You know, in short, death is an ending, and endings have their place. While acknowledging mortality is important, allowing death to dominate the present can diminish the experience of being alive. You know. So learn from death, respect it, but do not let it occupy the space meant for life. You know. My people, heal. Heal.